Hi guys, today I'm here to talk to you about one of my favorite lessons that I've learned through doing the Take Shape for Life program, and that is progress versus perfection. Um, During my journey with losing weight and becoming healthier, um, I've been able to have a 43-pound weight loss, which is fantastic. But I would have to say that I have found that the mental aspect of the program is just as important to me as learning new dietary habits um, and the physical lessons that the actual mental training has been just as important for me. So let me tell you a little bit about my week. This week, I had decided that I was ready to really pursue my health journey, take it to the next level, and I want to take off some more weight. And so, well, I'm really happy that I've been able to maintain my weight loss. I'm just ready. I'm ready to take it to the next level. So I made a plan and I charted out my progress and I started and I was on fire and I did fantastic day one, fantastic day two, great day three, and day four came. And I don't know, I don't know what I was thinking. I kind of lost my mind. I got stressed out. I hadn't slept well, which is always a trigger for me to not sleep well. And I made some bad choices after going through all of day four. And then that night came and I made some really bad food choices. And I had some triggers, some stress and some lack of sleep. And I don't know about you guys, but my house was a wreck, and that always makes some emotional triggers go off and in my head. And so as I made these bad choices, I started feeling really bad about myself and hear this little voice saying, "Oh, you've messed up, and you can't do this, and you're not strong enough." And then I have to remember the lessons that I've learned, and this is what I really want to share, and that is progress versus perfection. This life is just messy, and we're going to mess up sometimes. And instead of listening to that part of your brain that tells you that you can't do it, I've learned to switch that off and to say, you know what, I am learning to progress instead of getting hung up on all the things that I do imperfectly. And I really have my coach to thank for that training, because in the beginning of my program, I thought, oh, this program is just too hard. I can't do it. I keep messing up. And I didn't want to tell my coach about the struggles that I was having. And finally, when I did, she was so cute. And she says, "Oh, isn't that great? Let's celebrate this. Congratulations. Isn't it great that you learned that? Isn't it great that now you know what it feels like when you go off track and how it doesn't feel good to eat that way? Isn't it great?" And it really had a mental shift. It helped me to make a mental shift. And so that's my message to you today, is that even though I am so far into this program, I still mess up all the time. And instead of getting hung up on those mess ups, I just have to remember it's progression. I look back and I think I am in a totally different place now than I was a year and a half, 2 years ago. Um, I still make mistakes. I still make bad choices sometimes, but most of the time I make good choices. And I'm definitely I'm in a place where I'm making um, more good choices than bad choices. And when I do make a bad choice, it's a lot easier to rebound and go, that was dumb. And isn't it great that I learned this and I remember how bad it feels to make unhealthy choices? So wherever you are in your journey, just keep going and remember progression versus perfection. And I'll be cheering you along, even as you make those mistakes, saying, "Great job. Isn't it great? Isn't it great that we learned?" So have a good one.